All right, good morning, everybody. Today I just kind of wanted to set the record straight for myself, for anybody that's watching, which is currently no one, but I'm completely fine with that. This channel for me is a project that I've been wanting to do since I was very young. And it's definitely evolved from originally what I wanted to do, which is making car content. I was super into cars. Not that I'm not anymore, but it's definitely faded. And I'd like to get back into it one day, but right now it's just not a priority. So I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel for such a long time. I've never had the balls to do it. I think it could have helped me a lot growing up, especially with my confidence, and just putting myself out there more. But I've evolved so much in just the past 2 years, really, and I'm not going to really go into that right now, but starting the YouTube channel now, it feels like the right time, and I'm going in all in. The videos I've been making kind of just, I want to help people. I want people to really kind of engage with the bodybuilding outside of the gym. I want to do a lot of things particularly, but for the most part, the videos I've been making are just to make me make them. Make me think critically, make me get in the habit of editing, make me get in the habit of actually uploading, just putting myself out there. So, like I said, these videos have been mainly for me to just make sure that I can do it, that I get in that routine, that habit, so I can just progressively get better. And I know they've been super low effort videos. For the most part, I mean, I could film this video, edit it within 30 minutes, have it uploaded, because it only requires 2 edits. I'm not really going into the editing out me saying this, that, because I want it to be authentic. I want it to be, I don't want it to seem like it's like a fake me trying to put myself out there. I'm like every other person that maybe struggles with just doing this type of content, or just doing content in general and starting out. I say a lot. I'm trying to work on enunciating my voice. I'm trying to work on actually being clear and cohesive. That's something I've always wanted to do, and this has helped me do that. So the cuts, they're not really, I don't want them in there yet, because I want to improve. I want to be able to talk and not have those type of distractions in the message I'm actually trying to convey. So that's kind of why there's like no editing to the videos. It's just kind of like me coming in here talking about what I want to talk about. Anything that comes up is me stumbling my words or doing a word salad or whatever. That's just kind of how it's going to be for now. But this video I kind of wanted to go into was the expectations set forth going forward. And I want to continue doing daily uploads just like this type of content, maybe evolving into something more substantial, more edits, cooler content. But specifically for now, I want these kind of talking points to be heard. And I'm setting myself to this standard because I felt like this has almost been 2 weeks uploading videos. And I feel like it's become a habit. It's something I can't miss. Just like the posing challenge, I can't miss that when I'm not having a workout. So to give you guys a little update on my running, yesterday I went on a 9-mile run, and I just had major kinks, major soreness from my Achilles. And coming off of the run, I was feeling a little bit better, but it was still there. And now I have soreness back in my one of my front tendons. Can't remember the name, but the tendon in the front part of your foot. So I woke up this morning pretty not happy because I have a marathon in little under 2 weeks now, and I've yet to break past. Well, this week's gonna be a 12-mile run. So what I was relying on, because of the tight time frame, I was relying on just me being able to burrow through it. And to be honest, with these injuries coming up, it's very hard for me to think of a situation where I'm not going to encounter an injury during my marathon. And that's kind of what took me out the 2 years ago. To be honest, I think I underprepared for the marathon, my last marathon. And when I went and did it, like a mile 16, or I can't really remember when it was, but I had a major kink in my tendon, and reflection, now I know why, right? And I had to I barreled through it. I was not going to be a person that just stops running and, throws in the towel. And that wasn't going to be me, especially back then, being so hard-headed. So I had that injury come up, and I didn't know what it was. I went to doctors, and it took a very long time until I saw a specific running physical therapist, and he pretty much told me what it was, and I was just like, okay. So most of it's been in my head, but that took me out, and I don't want to have that happen again, but it's looking like it might. So I have a person riding on me that expects me to be there, so I'm going to be there for the marathon regardless of what happens during the marathon. But I'm trying to take preventative steps. I'm not going to run. I was supposed to run tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to make a run tomorrow. So Sunday is looking like it's going to be a run, and I'm going to shoot for 12 to 14 miles, and we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to take it one step at a time, guys. Anyways, kind of steering off of that, I needed to get up. I needed to do what I needed to do, right? And normally I have my morning workouts is legs, and I didn't feel like I could do that, and I needed to let my body rest, my lower body. I think I've been putting too much stress on it in general. I had a really good leg workout on Monday, which impacted me on Wednesday because my lower body was just tight. It was more of an intense leg day than I usually do, so it impacted my run drastically, especially after like mile 6 or so, or it was more like mile 4 or 5. But yeah, so I got to dial that back, which is it's hard for me because bodybuilding is something, it's a number one priority for me, for this channel specifically. The channel is fitness based, but the focus is bodybuilding, and I love the act of dieting. I love the sleep. I love actually going into the gym, putting in the work, trying to get better, giving yourself 110%. And I want that to funnel into other areas just like this channel. So, it's tough having to probably go back down to maybe 2 leg workouts a week. It's just, anybody that kind of knows when you have a habit and you have to reduce that habit for whatever reason, it impacts you psychologically. Now, will it really realistically impact my gains? No, I don't expect it to at all. It's only 2 weeks, so I just have to be aware of that. And if this is something I need to do, this is what's going to happen. So, stepping out of that, that's what I kind of had to realize. Like, okay, dial back the leg workouts. And to be honest, like I was still in that mood where I was just not happy, especially coming off of that run on Friday. Everything was feeling so good until the Achilles came back up. But I had to snap myself back into check. Everybody has these days. But I can't let that cripple me. I need to continue to strive and get better with bodybuilding, running, this channel, life in general. I need to get better. I need to stop procrastinating. That's the number one thing for me, and this is helping me do that. So this channel is helping me in a number of ways, but specifically what came out of that was I need to start evolving the channel. Even though it's only been almost 2 weeks of uploading, I've been trying to get a little bit better. I got some lighting, and hopefully that makes the channel look a little bit better. But once a week, it took me a long time to get here. Sorry, guys. Once a week, I want to do some sort of high production content. But high production in the means of what I am limited to as far as my scale or my skills. So whether that's just going to be like a vlog, actually, taking a day and going over what I'm doing, obviously those type of vlogs. But I want it to be more than just like, all right, I wake up, all right, make my meal, cut. I want to add some sort of cinematic element to it, have some fun with it, try to make the content more engaging, more of like a movie per se, more than just like a video, kind of like what these are. I definitely want it to be something special. So I want to take one day a week, just do a day of filming, and include all aspects, the food, maybe what I'm doing if I'm editing another video, going to the gym, my commute to the gyms, which if you don't know, I do ride a motorcycle pretty much exclusively. So I actually have some way to get content with this, some way to get content from my perspective of riding without just a chin mount for an action camera. So it's going to be difficult for me because I've been talking about this, and I just have not been able to scurry up not the courage, well, even the courage, just to go out and do stuff like that. But I want this to grow. I want this channel to become something special, and this is the beginning stages of it. And there's only one way to go up, right? And that's what I'm going to be shooting for. So that's just kind of like a general update as far as the channel and me as a whole. It kind of went away from the message a little bit because it's supposed to be just like a channel update. But yeah, so just let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I know no one's watching these videos yet, but it'll be cool to go back to because I'm going to make something special out of this channel. And I'm just like that marathon. I'm not just gonna throw in the towel. I'm gonna keep trying, keep evolving, and sooner or later, it's gonna hit. And when it does, it's gonna be very satisfying. But until then, head to the grindstone. Just like bodybuilding, just like running, just like anything in life, you need to put in the work to get the results. So sometimes the work outpaces the results for a long time until one day you kind of sit up and realize like, hey, look, this is actually something that's been providing me something beneficial for me as my life and my body and everything. So I appreciate anybody that actually sticks around or that's viewing this video and is trying to make it to the end, which I know it's different in the world of content because everybody has moving animations and everybody's it's got the B-roll and the A-roll and all that jazz to keep you interested. I hope that the audience I gather can stay interested in content more than just the short form type of content where people just kind of click and they need to have that engaging dopamine hit. I hope that that's the audience I can not have to present myself towards, because to be honest, I think we could all do with less of that in general. And I'm even I've had that happen to me, and sometimes you got to put down the phone and just hey, realize it's not good for your body, it's not good for your mind, definitely, and it's definitely not good for your productivity. So long-winded, but yeah, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow with just regular discussion-based content. And then at some point today I'm going to make a schedule for me to have that one high production content or video scheduled in the book so I can start working on it. So yeah, stick along with the ride, and it's gonna be one hell of a one. So all right, guys, I'll catch you later.